Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hated Love It Movie Reviews. I am your host for today, Jeremiah the Revelist. Today's a new day, a new review. Don't forget to subscribe to your boy for movie reviews. And today I'm going to be reviewing Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim. So Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim is a Japanese animated movie that's based in the world of Lord of the Rings. It feels like it's like a before... it's before the Lord of the Rings, and I think it's before the Hobbits, and it's about this kingdom in Rohan. There's this king that he has a little bit of, feud with another kingdom, and the one king wants to marry his son to the king of Rohan's daughter. They get into a fight, and then one of the kings ends up getting killed, and then the son wants his revenge on the whole entire kingdom, and they go to war. And I gotta say, I'm a huge Japanese anime fan. Like, I love anime. And I just like the fact how they take, like, certain stories from certain genres and franchises and make it into an anime format. Like, 'cause I love the X-Men ones. I love, the Blade one and the Wolverine one. And also the one they did with, Terminator Zero. That was great. Like, I just love when they take these famous franchises and put it in an anime format. And this movie brought it back to like how I used to love these old school animes. You know what I'm saying? There's this one anime that's like the Lord of the Rings called Record of the Lotus War. And it's a great, if you love Lord of the Rings and you love anime, that's an anime you should watch. And it felt like that. I felt like I was watching my favorite anime. Like, it's just the way it looks, the scale. They use like old school like anime style mixed with the new school of 3D animation in a way, and it looks beautiful. I just love it. There was a scene that I thought that was real. I thought they used real mountains in an animated world, and it looked really good. It looked really good, this one scene. The scenes itself were very good, very done well, very detailed with it. I mean, there are certain scenes, and this is just a nitpick, there were certain scenes that I thought they weren't done. But it was like I forgot about it because it was just like a small detail that I've noticed. Maybe not many people would notice it. But I gotta give it to the characters. Like, I love the king of Rohan. He's like, he feels like Orin from like, he feels like, Thor's father, right? Like, he is a presence, and the way they move around his story is what makes legends, right? And what brings the stories of like, oh, this king, he took a whole army with his bare hands. This dude became like a demon and all this stuff. Like, they really told a story about his character, so the legends and people believe that were these legends real, and they make it real. And that's what I like about anime. See, anime, you can do that. In real life, live action, you can't really do that. And I really like how they did that with his character. And also his daughter, Hera. His daughter was great. Her development of being a warrior when it comes to the end of this film was really great. And I love their chemistry together. It really felt like, like she felt like, with her father, like an Ariel and a King Triton way. Like, he's trying to protect his daughter, but she wants to be a warrior. She doesn't really want to be a princess. She doesn't want to be a queen. She just wants to be a warrior to fight for her father and fight for her kingdom. And I really like that. She's like a Meredith in a way also. And I really like her character role in that. And I also liked her, her cousins and her brothers. They were freaking cool. One of her cousins, he felt like, for me, he felt like Legolas. Like, he was badass. Like, he felt like that Legolas character and everything like that. And it really had that Game of Thrones feel, with the tension and like the lore and the storytelling. Like, it just felt like that Game of Thrones vibe as well. And I just love, like, the grand scale. Like, we got to see that, like, squid creature like we saw it in the Fellowship of the Rings, and those big gigantic elephants. Like, it just felt very grand, but in a contained story, meaning is an epic that's very contained. You don't really deal with too much of, like, you know, the orcs or the elves. Is nothing like that. It's more dealing with the Valley of Men, and it's just one contained story, which I really did enjoy, which I really did love. So what did I rate this movie? Is it a love, is it a hate, or is it something in between? Well, I gotta give it a love. That's right, I give it a love. I said, it's just a great movie. If you're a fan of anime, like Japanese anime, and you're also a fan of Lord of the Rings, you're gonna like this movie. I can understand why people won't like this movie, because none of the characters are familiar from the Lord of the Rings, and that is fine. I enjoy it because it's a new story with new characters. On top of that, is parts of the Lord of the Rings franchise and saga, but a contained story that is just fun to watch. And it's just, the animation is such beautiful, is such great. Like I said, go out and watch it. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, or you're a big Japanese anime fan. If you're not into Lord of the Rings, or you're not like an anime fan, then you can skip it, because, you know, this is more for the hardcore anime fans and Lord of the Rings fans. I advise you, check it out. I thought it was great. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you thought about Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or is it something in between? Let me know. You can also catch me on Kapowie, the pop culture movie blog, where you get your fixes on video game reviews, movie reviews, comic book reviews. We talk about artwork and all that fun stuff. Just click on the description below. For my new subscribers, if you want to know how I rate my movie, just click on the description below. It tells you how I rate my movies. And also, make sure you subscribe. I'm really trying to get 500 subscribers. Help a boy out. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you when I see you guys. Peace.